A DUI charge can result from operating a vehicle while impaired by drugs, not just alcohol. This applies to both illegal drugs and legal medications. Many people don't realize that you can face DUI charges even when taking prescription medications as directed by your doctor. Drug-impaired driving laws work differently than alcohol-related DUI cases. Law enforcement uses specific methods to detect drug impairment. These include field sobriety tests and evaluations by a drug recognition expert, or DRE. Unlike breathalyzer tests for alcohol, officers rely on chemical tests like blood or urine analysis to detect drugs in your system. Two types of drug DUI charges. State DUI laws typically prosecute drug-related offenses in two ways. Impairment-based charges. You drove while impaired to any degree by a drug, legal or illegal. Per se drug DUI. Any amount of certain drugs or their metabolites are detected in your body. The impairment-based approach requires proof that the substance affected your driving ability. This can include prescription medications taken outside your doctor's instructions. It can also apply to legal drugs that impaired you while driving. Per se drug DUI laws are stricter. These zero-tolerance laws mean you can face charges simply for having drug metabolites in your system. Drug metabolites are substances left behind after your liver processes the drug. With marijuana impairment cases, these metabolites can stay in your body for weeks after use. Key differences from alcohol DUI. Drug DUI cases differ from drunk driving cases in several ways. Alcohol DUI. Blood alcohol concentration measured by breathalyzer. Chemical tests required for detection. Standard impairment levels established. No standard impairment measurements for most drugs. Effects predictable and consistent. Drug effects vary widely by substance. Metabolizes quickly. Some drug metabolites remain for weeks. Penalties for drug driving can include license suspension, fines, jail time, and ignition interlock device requirements. Loss of driving privileges often occurs immediately after arrest through administrative penalties. Driving while intoxicated by drugs carries serious consequences. The complexity of drug driving penalties and defenses makes legal representation important. Finding qualified legal help should happen quickly after a DUI arrest. A DUI attorney who focuses on drug-related cases understands the science behind chemical tests and drug recognition evaluations. Your DUI defense attorney can challenge field sobriety tests and question whether a drug recognition expert properly evaluated you. They know how to examine blood test procedures for errors. They understand how drug metabolites work and can argue against per se violations. Local lawyers familiar with state DUI laws and prosecutors in your area provide advantages. They know which defenses work in your jurisdiction. They have relationships with courts and understand local drugged driving laws. A qualified DUI attorney examines every detail of your case. They review the traffic stop legality. They check whether officers followed proper procedures during testing. They look for violations of your rights. Contact the criminal defense team at 602-900-9891 to schedule your complimentary consultation.